This is Dabu7 earthquake update. Real quick here in Africa, you can see a 4.6 magnitude has struck in this region. 4.5 in China, and as far as the rest of the Ring of Fire and global activity, it's getting kind of quiet compared to all the activity that we've seen here recently along the ridge lines and in the normal places. We're going through a bit of a quiet spell here globally in terms of big quakes here within the past 24 hours. Now, there's still a lot of these areas that I've been watching for some time in play for big quakes, although there was a decent mid-sized quake that struck up in this range. The last time I talked about this, I had warned that could have been a foreshock. It was a foreshock, and there was some swarming, but it wasn't nothing major, which is good. You want to see a release of energy like this, these mid-level quakes in these areas, because it shows that the energy is being released and it's not building up to generate a 7 to 8 magnitude earthquake. But one of the big things I wanted to talk about here is what's going on around the New Madrid. You may recall that the past few videos I've pointed out that the Appalachians have seen an uptick in earthquake activity. Just within this past month, we have seen quakes strike off the coast of New York, New Jersey, and yesterday there was a small one up here by Maine. This is a definite shift away from the silence that we've seen over here for quite some time. Now, we've started to see these quakes popping up over here in eastern Tennessee, these smaller ones. And then we start to see them popping up in Missouri, Arkansas, and this part of Tennessee near the New Madrid. Now we have some activity that's made its way down here into Alabama, and they're just starting to pop up more and more around this region. And not only are they popping up more and more, as you can see here, they're growing in magnitude. So you're getting very near the spot that I call the keyhole of the New Madrid, which is right here. 55. This is actually Kentucky, and it's pretty crazy because you have Illinois that comes down. I believe right here it swoops down into Tennessee, and this is all water. It's all the river right here. And it's like a little spot that's still Kentucky. Island number 8, you can see, and there's New Madrid. This is where it all gets its name for this fault line. But you can see here that this latest quake striking just south, and that's northwest there of Dyersburg. So hopefully these quakes dissipate. I mean, that's all we can hope for at this point, or they don't grow any larger. We're not seeing any extreme damage from these quakes, with that one coming in at a depth of 14.3 kilometers deep. But the fact that they keep popping up in this area suggests that at any time you could start to see an upswing in activity. Now, something like the New Madrid fault, it could just come to life out of nowhere with big quakes and not really give much of any other signs of what's about to happen. This is overdue. This is an area you have to pay attention to in terms of quake activity. And this is just some of the latest. Just wanted to point out this activity along this fault line. So I'm going to leave a link. I will continue to update if we see any more pop up in this region. This has been Dabu7. Much love.